Optotune's a high-tech startup from Switzerland. We founded in 2008 and started off with the concept of focus tunable lenses. Now in the meantime we have two product lines, the lenses and also laser speckle reducers. And yeah, we're the second time at Optatec, and today I'd like to talk a bit more about our focus tunable lenses. So the key advantage is you can focus very quickly at different working distances. So in this demonstration here we have a C-mount camera with a fixed focus lens, and we added our EL618 as like a close-up lens. And by varying the current I can now focus at different levels. So right now the camera is focused on the bottom level, and with this driver I can increase the current to focus on the top level. So here we end up with something like 60 milliamps. And now when I switch between the two levels, you can see the image just stays in focus. So this shows that we have no hysteresis when we switch between different levels of current. Now what I can do with this demo is apply a step function. So for example, like 3 Hertz gives you an idea of the dynamics of the system. Response time is in the range of 5 milliseconds. And now if I increase further, for example, to something like 50 Hertz, we're now actually faster than the camera. But you can still see from the pictures that there's frames that are in focus, which shows that we are really, get the 50 Hertz of the lens. Well, the best way to demonstrate how the lens works is with this one here. It's our biggest version. Essentially, it's a shape-changing lens. So there's a membrane, and below that is a liquid. And now when I turn this ring, I basically push a ring onto that membrane, and we get a lens. Essentially, I can also do this by just pushing, but that's the whole trick, right? There's not much magic. There's a membrane, there's a liquid, and we can change the shape of the lens by applying a pressure. This version is here for large lamps. This one here we made for smaller lamps. Same principle. You rotate a ring, and you can change the shape of the lens. And in this case here we actually have a lens which can go from the convex shape to flat to concave. So actually positive and negative, which is a bit of a different design than these here. And then we have also electrically tunable lenses, like these two here. In this case here there's the same principle, but there's a coil which is at the outside of the lens. And when you put current through the coil, it pushes down on the membrane and it deflects. So kind of the same principle as this one, but controlled by current. And the smaller one we have here is the same principle, just that it's a bit smaller and faster. For the EL1030 we have a demo over here with a green laser. I can change the current to focus the lens and also apply a step function. And we can see that actually the lens can be pretty fast. The EL1030 is in the range of 10 millisecond response time, versus actually the small one is more in the range of 5 milliseconds.